here in East Texas, and to an update, a project in Longview announced over a year ago that was set to be complete last spring is hitting even more roadblocks. That project is happening here at Lake Lomond, and as KLTV7's Jamie Boyum tells us, the park at Lake Lomond now needs a larger budget to deal with some engineering issues.
Friends of Lake Lomond President Hudson Johnson unlocks the gate on the north side of Lake Lomond. He explains that since the lake is part of Longview's drainage system, the proposed boardwalk on the west side of the lake is a much bigger undertaking than the nonprofit realized.
The boardwalk will be 18 inches off the ground to allow debris, if there's a flood, to flow over it. But they're saying that the bridge might need to be a foot above the floodway, which would end up being about like 10 to 15 feet above the creek. So we're looking at a boardwalk and a huge bridge and then back down. But again, that's where we've got to get back with the engineering firm.
The proposed boardwalk would go over Harris Creek and the floodplain. That would complete a trail around the lake. But
if we don't have it properly done, essentially we've created one huge dam. That whole dam will start to catch debris, and all of a sudden we'll create a big flood.
He says that would impact the surrounding businesses and roads. So to make sure the water flows out of town, projected costs have more or less doubled.
We thought all in we were going to be around 1.5. Actuality was probably closer to 3.
That's millions of dollars. And the spillway had developed a leak.
We fixed the spillway to the tune of $165,000 just so that our water levels would get back up to where they're supposed to be.
He says the lake is no longer 5 feet low. Friends of Lake Lomond have cleared a couple of areas to the shoreline along the existing dirt path. They planted grass there, and there are more plans for that area, like
building a dock, graveling in this little section here so we can have some people come out.
But Johnson doesn't feel comfortable predicting an opening date at this time. So for now, the gate to Lake Lomond will remain locked. Jamie Boyum, KLTV 7 News.
Johnson says so far they have not accepted or spent any money from the general public. Instead, the money has come from founding members and friends of the nonprofit.